Get everything muted. I have to go fix some stuff on the other side, or I'll be getting an echo. Go fix some stuff on the other side, or I'll be getting an echo. Now, fix that. And I see Linda's in here. Let's see. Let me go up to the top. I first set it at 8 o'clock, but I got my husband taken care of, so I decided I'd just come on here. And I'm glad you didn't have to work tonight, too. I'm excited about that recipe swap, too. And I've got some more ideas that I've been thinking about today, but I put Rowena in charge, so I want to run them by her. And, oh, Wilkes is just complimenting me how lovely and wonderful I am. Thank you, Wilkes. I appreciate you saying that. All right, I did take my time, but I'm here. And Charlotte's here. Hello, Charlotte. Who all we got in here? I gotta go up here. Y'all get ahead of me on these comments. Linda says hi to, and Kim Burris. Hello, Kim Burris. Well, it either goes too far or not far enough. Hello, Peggy Lynn. Hello, Donna. Hello to Beverly Aikens. And that she says hi to all y'all and Milana. A little bit further. Is that all? Well, we got 20 in here. Let me add Francis. Oh, Francis, I missed you.
Me too.
And we got a new project going on. Have you heard?
Yes.
I think it's going to be kind of fun. We're still I put Rowena in charge and still working on the details, but I'm looking forward to it. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, how you doing tonight?
Tired.
Me too. I got up early this morning.
Yeah, I know you did.
I'm not going live tomorrow. I'm gonna sleep in tomorrow. You know, tomorrow's my anniversary. Remember?
Yeah. And y'all leaving tomorrow to go?
Yeah, just for a drive,
aren't you?
Yeah, just for a drive up through the mountains. Yeah.
Yeah.
None fancy. We're just leaving the farm, which we don't do very often.
Yeah.
And we're not going to town. We're driving away from civilization. So.
So make sure you've got plenty of gas.
Yes, yeah. Well, I think we are probably going to run into the big town before we head north to the mountains, so and fill up. Let's see, Russian Wind Mountain and Marla. And here comes Julie. This comes Julia.
Hello. Did you get any squares today?
Me? Yes, I got one from Susan Year Out today.
I got 3.
And I've counted, I think, just 1 or 2. I've done forgot.
I got one more to get, I think, and that's Nancy, and I know that Mona's doing that.
Yeah. Hello, Julie.
How are you?
You didn't get up early this morning.
No, I didn't. I see you were up early.
Up early, and Lance, me and Rowena's got a thing going now. We're wanting to do a recipe swap now.
Oh, that sounds good. That sounds very good.
I think it sounds fun.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be fun. I got some recipes I'll give you.
Okay. And we're still working on how to do it, but I've got this, it's here beside me. I've got this little machine that puts these things on there. So I'm wondering about having y'all send me the recipes and I'll print them out and bind them together.
Oh, that sounds good.
And then I'd have to send them back out, but I could do that. If y'all would chip in just a little bit with paper and ink and shipping, I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll send money. Like if you
Just
sent
send
like
money to you.
$10 a piece or something.
Well, it wouldn't be that much, but just so I wouldn't have all the expense of the ink and
Right.
the paper and stuff. So
That's what I was
Yeah,
fixing to ask you, but golly, that costs a lot.
that still does. $10 a piece is nothing.
well,
Depends on, I guess it depends on how many people we get
yeah.
You
doing
know,
it.
and too, that's for your
But
work
it
too.
would be
You know.
it would be the shipping. I mean, I don't know what it would cost to send out a booklet type thing. I don't know. Probably several dollars though, wouldn't you?
It depends on how thick the book is. You know how much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but we had fun talking about that this morning.
I
You
know
should have
y'all
called
did. I
me. I would have woke
watched it.
up.
Well, they were saying 2 cups of yarn and a pinch of thread. It was cute. So
Yeah.
Hi,
Hey,
Sheila.
Miss Sheila.
Hello.
hello Sheila, hello
There
Rowena.
she is, Rowena.
Hey, lady in charge of the recipes.
Hey Rowena, I had another idea on these recipes. I've got this thingy here that I bought for myself. You can't see it. Let me show you. This thing right here that puts these little things on there. And I'm thinking about making, if they send the recipes to me, I can make us all a booklet and send it back out.
Yeah,
Oh.
Peggy was talking about making a book. I wasn't going to make a book. I was just going to get the list of people
Yeah.
and
Well, that's what.
email them everybody's address.
But if
We're
everybody,
gonna send Rita money to help out with everything.
Yeah, like
we're just brainstorming. This is just brainstorming. That was the whole idea behind this.
That's fine.
But if everybody has to send everybody one, that's going to add up. Any way you go, it's going to add up.
Good. Now Rita's in charge.
No.
How are you feeling, Sheila?
Pretty good.
You
Called my
s-
doctor today. She's got me on 2 prescriptions.
did they give you the Plaxavid?
It's not that. It's another name
Okay,
that they gave me, but on those I have to take 4 tablets every 12 hours. Each of them's 200
okay,
milligram. And she put an antibiotic because she didn't want me getting like sinus infection. And she put me
good.
on that. I still tested about mid-afternoon. It's still positive. But I've done so much over the phone today. Oh my gosh.
Hi, Peggy Lynn. How are you? Wow.
So I slept awful last night. A storm come through
Um.
about 4 o'clock. It was thundering and lightning and
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, it was storming by you guys.
hmm
Okay.
but it moved through pretty quickly.
Right.
So and I got to take my heart monitor off today. I ordered that thing because you couldn't get water anywhere around it.
Hmm.
So neighbors, I put it in a box and put it on my front porch, and she took it over to the post office.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Done with that. Yeah. So thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
The
Hi,
one you
Charlotte.
got from Susan, Rita, the one you got from Susan, is it what are they called?
I got a block today too.
I don't even know what you call them now.
Let me see. Here's my stack. Let me see if I don't know what it was called. It was pretty.
I got one too.
This is the one from Susan.
Oh, that's
Oh.
pretty. Very nice.
This is
That's
the one I
pretty.
got. Well, this is the one I got.
Oh,
That's-
yours is
Yeah.
different than
Dragonflies, that's what it is.
Oh, that's beautiful. Very pretty.
I didn't go out to my mailbox today. I might tomorrow if I feel better. But some of the packages are sitting by my front door.
Okay.
Of some things. I open them.
I got one from Susan today too.
Ooh, I like that one too. What's
Oh,
That's nice.
Yeah.
It's
so
a
maybe those 3 will be coming in.
I'm gonna make you big in a second. See how that Okay. Hmm.
Yeah, that's nice.
Pinwheel and
That's
Yeah.
pretty.
half
Yep.
square.
It's pretty.
It's pretty.
Well, I got this one from Susan. Well, you didn't get to see it, so let me show you.
Oh,
Let me make it bigger.
Oh,
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh,
Butterfly.
that's
Those
pretty. Very
butterflies are
pretty.
so
I
Yeah,
don't need
cute.
I don't need the game weight, Rita. And this is the other one that June Hanson sent me that she said I was supposed to be getting instead of.
Oh yeah.
Well, I got it upside down.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that one's
Oh,
cute.
hey, you've got it. Oh, okay, I see it.
I got it right. I just got this wrong. That's where I did her name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
I put it on there. That's
That
part
looks
of the
beautiful.
square.
Very, very pretty.
So
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's
Beautiful.
okay, that's that one. And then I got mine from is it D Badger?
Oh, Della.
Della.
Della Badger.
Well,
Oh, that's
Uh-huh.
nice
I
too.
like
That's
More-
cute.
That's very colorful.
Oh yeah.
That is. I like those flowers. Those are pretty.
I recognize that rosy material.
that.
It's the Pioneer Woman.
Yeah.
Very pretty.
Is it?
I got bunches of that.
And I missed some of you guys coming in over in chat. I'm sorry. I missed the comments. I saw Candace and who else? Shirley around to it. I've just the names slipped by me, so I missed them. Okay, Candy says she's eating, so she's sorry if she misses anybody. Rowena, did you have any more ideas on a recipe swap?
No, just about what we talked about this morning. I didn't know if we decided you're going to put a limit on how many people we're going to send, or just let them send whatever they want.
If Rita's gonna make a book, then we all just send one recipe to Rita,
Well,
right?
Well,
I
it
don't-
depends on how many. If say there's 10 people, then that's 10 recipes. You want more than
You
that.
need to fly down here and help me put them together.
Okay, I will. I'll do it.
And Rowena, pick up Rowena on the way
I
now.
will. Rowena, I will.
Look who's in charge now.
When I get better, I'll drive to your house. You know I will.
You
We'll
will.
pick you up too in the plane. we're just making our own landing pad right now.
Yeah,
I just happen to remember that I had this thing stuck back in the closet to make the booklet. So this is the only reason, because I forgot all about it. I got it to do genealogy little booklets, and then I barely did
Or,
use it years ago. But
I'm thinking if we send one out to everybody, or how many number we want, then each of us, I know you can take it to like
yeah.
Office Depot.
Staple.
Kinko's or
And they
something,
can
yeah.
do a binder
Kinko's.
on it.
Mhm.
That's a
hello,
suggestion.
Jackie. We missed you.
Because I took something to them and they made a binder for it. I didn't want to get it torn up.
But I don't think I've got any place around local to me to take anything to get it binded. I live in a rural area.
Do you? But you
We
said
had a
you had,
Staples, but it closed.
Yeah, then you
you
get to
had-
mail it out to everybody. A book out to everybody.
I
Look,
wonder if you mailed it in, they would do that.
What if you just mailed the recipes and then we have them binded ourselves? Go to
Yeah.
Kinko's or something.
that's
That'd
what
probably
she's
be
talking
cheaper
about.
for
Yeah,
you,
that's-
Rita.
that's what we were talking about
But
doing
Rita
this
doesn't have
morning.
any place close
Yeah.
to her to do that. But didn't you say you had your own machine or something to do it?
To make it, yeah, that makes the. I was
Yeah.
showing them, yeah. It puts the little.
Yeah.
You know,
So you could do
It opens it up,
yours.
punches and opens it up and puts it in there. So it would take paper and ink because I'd have to make
Yeah.
photocopies of the recipes. But it's doable. It's doable.
But if everybody got them sent to you by email, then we could all print them ourselves,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah.
Or even if there's not a lot of people, said like I said, like 10, you need more than that. If people that want to could send like a meat recipe, a veggie, and a dessert,
And it just
whatever.
depends, and depends on what kind of recipes you want. Do you
Yeah,
want?
I was thinking like three, like a casserole or a main dish and a dessert and
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
exactly.
a
Yeah,
salad. It's a salad.
a salad or something. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Where'd that one go?
Awkward quilter.
Uh,
What you say about you tell us how to open buy any sausages. So, oh,
Hi, Slim Twiggy.
yeah. And I there once again, I missed some of them coming in. Slim Twiggy and Sandra's here. And who else did I miss? I think I missed one custom screen printing. But anyway, well, Rowena, you talk. We'll all hush and listen.
Now, what am I going to say? What am I supposed to say?
I'm going to go off. I've got some things I need to do, Rita. So I'm going to go off, and I will get back with you guys. Okay.
Bye.
Okay, Rita.
Bye.
You understand, right? Goodbye.
Okay.
Anybody else have any more ideas?
No, I think a recipe booklet sounds
My
good.
brain can't even think right now.
I mean, it doesn't have to
Yeah, if
be
you took it to
a
someplace
big
like
one, you know.
like a Staples or an Office Depot or like
Yeah.
Kiko's or someplace like that. I don't know how much that would cost to make even one. I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't either.
But if you send them to Rita, and you'd have to print them off, make copies.
I'd have to make a copy. Yeah.
But see, that's using her
All of
paper,
them.
her ink,
But
plus her time, you know.
Mhm.
I think us getting it bound ourselves is the best way to do it.
getting about ourselves.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I do too, but that's a lot of copies to make, a lot of books to make.
It is. I know
But,
it was.
Yeah.
but if you have, but I don't know if everybody has a printer.
Everybody has what?
A printer
A printer? Yeah.
where they could print them off. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know.
You like email them to everybody? Everybody email them? Is that what you're
Mhm.
saying? Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's one person on our list
Well, I know there's people that's not on the list
that
from
didn't
this
have
morning that said they wanted to
email.
be.
Wanted to. Yeah. They wanted
They're
to
not
do
on
it.
that list. They're not on that list for the block swap.
Yeah.
They're not all on there. So you have to get their
But
email address.
even if you don't want to bind it,
Yes, I think.
you could go a lot of different places to order it and get like say a little
No, it's a
3-ring binder, some kind
yeah.
of notebook.
Yeah. And punch a
get
hole.
those.
in it.
And
Yeah.
this is what
That's what
I've
I
done with
did.
all my mom's recipes that were just clippings, handwritten. I mean,
That's what I did.
Corn Album magazine. I
Yeah.
got a big 3-ring
So do I.
binder, and I got all these clear pages, and I put them in there so they're protected.
Yeah, that's what I did.
You know, because when I'm cooking, I may have flour and this on my hands, and
Yeah.
go to grab the recipe and get it all
Yeah.
messy. And,
And Sandra thought sending them out to all sounded good.
I
But-
got page protectors, and then I got some that I copied myself, some that was my mom, some that was my sister's, and put them in a binder. You can put them in your own binder. Yeah.
yeah, and binders aren't expensive
No.
if you want to go
Mhm.
that way. And those little pages, you can get so many, you know. But I mean, you can get them at Walmart. You could, you know, Target, Dollar General, those kind of places. I know they have those 3-ring binders there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Recipe cards or paper.
Let's say we talked about recipe cards this morning, but that was when you thought you was going to mail
Oh my
them to
gosh. Can you
everybody.
think of all that writing if you got 25 people? How many cards you have to sit and write?
No. Yeah.
See, Kathy was not on the block swap before. Now she wants to be on it, and there's others.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So you'd have to get their email addresses.
Because this is including like awkward quilter said that people that's not into quilting and into just being friends with us, being in part of the group.
You'd have to
Might
get all
wanna
their email
decide.
addresses, and then you'd have
Maybe you
to.
want to make it a cookie recipe. Maybe you want to make it like Christmas foods. You know, there's
Mm-hmm.
all kinds you could
There's,
do.
there's lots of ideas.
Hmm.
And if you want to send more than one, if you're emailing it, that's easy to do.
That's true.
Yeah,
If you want to send 3 of them,
it's easy to just.
you don't have to like type it up once, and you could send it to 6 different people.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Sandra is going to print out on cardstock and trim.
That somebody would, say.
But they have all kind of like paper. It's kind of like copy paper, but not exactly. And it's got little flowers and all
Mm-hmm.
kind of designs around them. You could if you had that at your house, you could print all of them that way. That'd be kind of decorative. But you might not could see it very good through the plastic
Yeah,
cover.
you can do that. You can
I
collect
still
it,
think you need a plastic cover.
collect it and categorize it, and then mail and email it to everybody.
I think we really need to understand where we are in our relationship and what we need to do. So, okay. You see all of them. Give me the bottom row.
Was you thinking have just one person collecting them all?
Mm,
Some of them want to mail them to everybody, and some of them want to
I know.
email.
I know.
If I was in it, I'd want to send my recipes to everybody.
Yeah.
But I mean, all you gotta do is get their email address, and
Yeah.
or you got it and hit send. I mean,
Yeah.
to me, that's not really a lot once you get it printed.
You just need everybody's
type
email
it out,
addresses. That's all you need to collect everybody's email address. One
Yeah.
person send out all the email addresses, which we got most of them. If everybody in the block swap did it, we already
Yeah,
have.
I kept all those from the lock swap, so I've got them.
Yeah, but like I said, as of this morning, there was a bunch of them saying
It would just be
they
the
wanted
ones.
to do it, but they weren't in the block swap. So
Yeah,
just not the ones in the block swap.
Think
I
about
think
it
we
for a few
decide
more.
how many people's going to do it and what kind of
see,
recipes.
like Charlotte says, she
if there's
don't
a
want
theme.
she don't want to email.
And that Joey Stewart this morning, she didn't want to email. She wanted to write it out. And I think Kim Burris said she wanted to write it out. So
We're going to have half and half.
and well, of course, Marla says she's out on this one, so
Is she?
you can go to Staples and get them print copies.
You could do that. I'm just thinking if there's 25 people, I'm gonna have to hand print out 25 sheets.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, that's a lot of time if you think about it.
It is.
Like you said,
Yeah, I know.
like you said, Sheila, not everybody has a printer either.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But they might have a friend that's got one, a kid that's got one.
See that Melina, she was not in the block swap. She wants to be in it.
I think getting it to a printer would be pretty easy, I would think nowadays,
And I can email, and I would have to write it due to no way to print the extra.
We don't have a printer. And Melina don't have a printer.
Well, maybe we can mix it up. Maybe I could print out the ones for some of them that didn't have a printer and make the booklet.
But they might know someone that's got a printer, and send it to them and ask, could they do it?
Because we think about starting this October 1st, right?
Yeah.
The 1st or the 31st.
Oh boy.
That's what somebody suggested. We didn't make a decision.
I've got a lot going on right now. It depends how long certain things take. You know,
Give
we're supposed
people
to do a 3-way call tomorrow with an attorney. Settling estate, setting up a trust, and all that. So I may be involved for a while with stuff.
yeah, and I like that too. Each person signing their recipe.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go to the library, print shop, or a library.
And several people go to the library to use their internet.
Yeah, they make
when I've
copies.
been before. See, 10 cents a copy. I mean,
Yo Patty said her library prints for 10 cents a copy.
Yeah. So see, do that. The copy machine there, make copies easy. Yeah, but some people don't have one. If mine ever goes out, I'm thinking about changing to a different kind of printer.
To what?
To a different kind.
Oh.
Because mine has these inkjet cartridges.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think I'd rather get a laser printer.
Oh, yeah.
Because as much money as I have to keep shelling out for each of those
Ink.
individual
Yeah.
cartridges. Even though I try and print a lot of stuff in black and white, you know.
Yeah.
Put black
My husband does our church bulletin, and he prints that every week.
Yeah.
And it takes ink.
10 cents a copy, maximum of 15.
Go back the next day and make 15
Would that
more.
be like one day?
Yeah.
That many?
There's a way around that.
Yeah.
Because we're hoping for more than 15. We were shooting for 30 or 40 or so, wasn't we? Probably. Isn't that what you were kind of thinking, maybe?
Yeah. Almost about as much as we had in the block swap would be nice.
Nice, yeah.
At least.
Hey, boy, you gonna go PP?
I already have 8 people that said they wanted to do it. That's on the block swap. There's others that's not on the block swap that wants to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm gonna hush.
Oh.
There's a lot.
Well,
to
we
think
have to make a
about,
decision.
you know.
So.
What, baby?
Well, but we can still think about it a few more days.
Yeah.
But you can still go ahead and start collecting the names from people that want to participate.
Yeah.
And you are, so.
So how do
I don't have anybody, the ones that are not in the block swap, I don't have their email addresses.
Well, don't you think they would need to send their email to you or a text message on your phone if they don't have email?
Yeah, I'd have to give them
know.
my email somehow.
Yeah, the Wardy, baby. I never thought that would.
Jackie said she came in late. Is there recipes? We're hacking out working on the details of it, trying to.
Working on it.
Sandra's got her 3 picked out. It's good to have a lot of helpers to do the prints.
You'll got to find out who wants to do emails and who don't.
Yeah. Well, I have email, so it's easy.
$26 each. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just send it a 3-ring binder with some page protectors.
Yeah.
You can go get 3-ring binders cheap and get You can get a bunch of page protectors, those page protectors, and put them in.
Mhm.
And also, if you get the kind that has a slit, like on the front of the notebook,
Mm-hmm.
I've got one that way, and somebody printed something. It looks like on cardstock, and they slid it in the front there.
Mm-hmm.
Look that.
Don't send
No
it.
elk.
But if a main ingredient comes from an elk, don't send it.
I never
Oh.
had elk.
Go back. I tell you, we can't do a live or that we don't talk about
Yep.
the elk poo, so I'll hush. So. Hey, you bound them yourself and they were still $26?
Oh my goodness.
There's some people not on Facebook though. So
But everyone could type their recipes.
Right.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But even if you do that, I mean, you're still going to want a way to print it off of Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You still got the printing issue.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You got to print it somewhere,
Yep. Sounds like it's going to cost quite a bit to make a buck.
Yeah. I think that's going to not be very economical.
What? Yeah.
There's Deb. We teased her this morning. We asked her if she got her recipes.
So Deb.
Yeah.
Good deal. You needed that.
Oh.
Yeah, I told her we was going to send her blanket recipe cards, and she wouldn't go get her. I don't print them. I read them off my iPad as I'm making them.
Well, I've tried that, but then when I'm mixing this and then I need to go look again, then it's timed out.
Yeah.
Then I gotta go back in.
Back. Yeah.
That did
Well,
not
sometimes
include
I have printed tons of them off the internet.
Oh, I do too.
On my printer.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of recipes on the computer too. You can go in and look at.
I haven't really done that.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I'll print the same recipe more than once because I'll remember I used it once and then I can't find the paper, so I'll print it again when I'm making it again. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
That is how my recipe books are electronic. You can print them yourself. Oh yes, Sheila, they were picking on me. She needs to be
we were picking on you, Deb. We'll admit it. So
Right.
You probably deserved it.
That's right. That's why you weren't there, Sheila, so we did it.
Yeah.
She won't try that again, will she?
I don't know if I could set it so it doesn't time out. I'm not for sure.
I don't know either.
On my
wouldn't know
iPad.
how.
We did try to practice, but she took a movie too.
Well, we're gonna have to think on this some more.
Mm-hmm.
I told her she couldn't.
She took it. Okay.
Hey,
Yeah, we
well,
thought
I'm for everybody sending them to me in email
I
and I
didn't
print
see
them
them.
off.
What?
I'm for people just sending me their recipe through an email, or if they want to mail it to me, and then I just make a copy on my printer of it, and then I get my own 3-ring binder and
Yeah.
decorate it how I want to do it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm for.
You'd have to collect everybody's email and address.
Yeah,
Because some
that's like what we had on the block swap.
yeah.
We had their address and email on a regular postcard. Put them in a small photo album.
Regular postcard.
I tell
Somebody
you
asked,
what,
somebody asked me if they,
John will not let Petey go, and Petey needs to be put down. I don't think he's suffering, but he can't get up and down the stairs by himself anymore. We have to pick him completely up.
Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me if he don't call me. He's out in the yard with him now.
Yeah. Oh.
But he can't do it. He said we'd make a decision about Thursday and then Friday before she closes.
Yeah.
You know, if we feel like that he needs to go, we're gonna let him go. I
Yeah.
said, John, I said, you know, I love him to death, but I've heard him whining a whole lot too, and that means he's hurting.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. That's why I'm glad my son was taken like he was, so he wouldn't suffer. Because he was a lot sicker than what everyone else knew. Because if you called him, well, how are you?
yeah,
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. That was his answer to everybody. Because people keep telling me, I never knew he had been sick, you know? And this has been going on since January, you know? Here we are, September, you know? So, yeah, sorry you lost your cat. Yeah. But it's always hard to let someone go.
yeah, it is.
Reading the comments. Keep waiting for somebody to come up with a brilliant suggestion that works for everybody. Oh,
Well, I just know I'm not for printing like 25 recipes.
geez.
Which would you rather have, Sheila, than sent to you or emailed to you?
Email to me.
Yeah,
But I know not everybody's going to have email.
I know.
So that may be feasible, but then they'll have to mail it to me.
Yeah,
You know, if they can't get it emailed,
yeah.
you know.
That's the big bowl, isn't it?
But
Flip a coin.
I usually don't come out too good on flipping a coin. I
Oh,
usually
well,
lose.
yeah, no. Remember, postage adds up.
We're sitting right over there.
Yeah. Well, you're not going to have to send it postage to 30 people because I'm going to say, what, maybe 85% will have email access.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
You know, nowadays, you're not going to have to mail 30 of them.
I'm with you, though. I think everybody should make their own book.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I will too. I'll do whatever y'all decide to.
I can handwrite 25, but you're not going to get them all in the same week. That's for sure.
No.
Well, it's just like the block one, just like the block swap. You know, you don't
Yeah,
send them out a little bit at a time.
because it takes time. And not everybody's handwriting is
Yeah,
as
that's
pretty
true.
as other people.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah. Starting January and end in May. Well,
That sounds
that's
pretty good because you got the
not
holidays
too.
coming up.
in January and in May. What?
Cheaper than the block swap.
Mm-hmm.
That's
You
that
can get 3-ring
tenderloin.
binders, you know, cheap. If you want to, you know.
Hey, Mona. One recipe, only one per sheet. We don't know.
Or one
This,
recipe.
the more we talk about this, the harder it gets.
Yep.
Well, what I do, some of mine are 2 pages, but on the page protector, the first of it I put on the front page, and then if you flip it over, the second half is like to the left when you flip the page. So you know it goes to that recipe. But a lot of them will fit on the front page. Depends how big you write.
Print two-sided. That's what I do. I print
You
front,
know.
back, front and back.
Yeah,
Print two-sided.
you know, it just
Mhm.
depends how lengthy the recipe is and
Mm-hmm.
how big you write. But if you type, probably could get more, I think. There's Della.
Stella. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Della.
And Woman Outdoors. And you guys can still type hand and drop your channel links.
Yeah, it's just getting more and more and more complicated, isn't it?
No.
It doesn't have to be.
Mm-mm.
You know.
Oh, yes, I got it. We email it to Rowena and read it, then tune into the it out loud.
Well,
Oh, all right.
Oh, wow. We take turns, Rita. You read
Our
one,
what?
I'll read one.
Uh-huh. Oh, I'm going to
Yeah, they're
demonstrate.
back over there.
Y'all will just have to watch me, and I'll just get all these views on YouTube. So take care of all the problems.
And they'll
So.
say, you're reading too fast. Slow down. I can't get it all.
stop the
I
video. Go back to the front. You know.
I took a heat eraser pen and I folded up a white piece of cloth so much and pressed it real good. And then I took the heat erasable pen and I wrote the names and the states and all. And then I took a red magic marker, a permanent one, and went over it. Then I went back to the iron and I pressed it, and the ink disappeared from where I had wrote.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just zigzagged around them on a piece of.
That's what we talked about, Mona. Do an exchange for recipes over email.
Mm-hmm. Your email, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you
So
can
you
see
did it
it
with
more,
disappearing ink and then
but that's how I did
the
it.
magic marker part. Okay. I just go by and look at the blocks on the walls. All I do. You know. Just got each day too much going on.
17. It says there. Yeah, 9:17.
It will be on the replay for anyone who needs to listen slower.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Each one decide whether to do index cards or just paper, or to email them.
So would you want some on index cards and some to be on paper?
He's so silly.
I don't know.
Huh? You gonna what?
I was gonna go ahead and give it to him.
Yeah, you'll need to catch the 5 a.m. morning show for the recipe of the day.
Oh.
That won't be me.
Probably me either.
Oh, 5 o'clocks are good fun, aren't they, Rita?
Yeah, we have fun at 5 o'clock. There's not as many of us on the 5 o'clocks, but we still have fun.
I've had my days of getting up that early. No more.
So die.
No,
Get up when I'm ready to get up.
Still doing
The
it.
time doesn't matter.
We
Yeah.
found out today that we got one more paper. That we got a paper that the doctor's got left. What is it called, John? An FL2 paper, and that's something that the doctor has to fill out,
Uh-huh.
recommending that she go to the certain place, which
Yeah.
we've got 2 places. It's got an opening, so
Yeah.
you know,
Sounds like you're getting
I'm
closer.
so ready. I am
Mona,
so ready.
Yeah.
You just don't know.
Mona says she can't get up that early. She's old.
And Marla's
She's
gonna
young.
be
She's
starving.
younger than I
She's
am.
younger than I am too.
What?
3 at Sandra. Sandra will still be up sewing though. So
I like the early show too.
Classic. 8 at 3 for
just get up
1947.
when I want to.
It used to give me $2.49 off each one.
Michelle said we're kind of quiet tonight. That's because some of us have been up since 5.
Yeah.
Was 24.
Did a lot of talking then too.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Well, I'll
We-
be back to
we
sleep
were
about
driving
4:30,
and we
I
got
think.
out in
Yeah,
Bushy
you
Tail
do.
this morning early. So
Bye, Mona.
Bye, Mona.
She must be going to her uncle's house.
Bye, Mona.
Bye, Mona.
Everybody said bye, Mona, bye, Mona, bye, Mona, bye, Mona.
Mama did what?
She's probably gone by now. She's already gone.
Sean said, Mona did what?
Yeah.
She left. That's what she did.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, here one more. There's another one. Bye, Mona.
Yeah.
She's probably already
Anybody,
gone.
anybody else want to type bye, Mona? Yes.
Yeah.
She's been up early, so she thumbs up and calling it a night. Hey, we ain't gonna stay here long either.
Yeah.
No, I'm not, because I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed at least by 10 o'clock.
I won't be here in the morning at 5.
Huh?
Rowena, you'll have to do one without me in the morning.
That's okay.
Bye, Mona. Bye, Mona.
She's taking her anniversary off. That's what she's doing.
Yeah, she's taking it off tomorrow.
Even the farm.
Morning, noon, and night. It's Rita's time. Rita time.
Tomorrow's Rita's anniversary. They're going
They're going
up on the
over
mountain.
the mountain. So
Leaving the farm. We never leave the farm, especially not.
everybody say
And you know
goodbye.
what? We told her if he drops her
Everybody
off
say goodbye
somewhere,
to Rita
somebody's got to
because
come
her
get her.
husband says she's going to leave her there.
I told John if he drops you off somewhere, somebody had to go get him. He said, we will.
Oh.
Yeah.
Lisa's
Well, I
got to
hope
go.
the scenery will be pretty.
Probably not yet because it is pretty in the fall, but it's not pretty yet. So.
Yeah.
It might take us a while to get there, but you just have to find you a tree to hide behind.
That's okay.
And don't let the bears get you.
I know, bears. I ain't gonna tell them what's up in them
He
woods.
won't leave her there because then he wouldn't have anybody to cook for him.
That's true.
That's right.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have nobody to cook for him if he dropped her off.
Hi, Marla.
Yeah.
Everybody got quiet again.
Yep.
Everybody always gets quiet at the same time or talks at the same time.
Rita, did
Everybody's
you
wishing
find
you
a
a happy
place to
anniversary.
go eat tomorrow?
Yeah, happy anniversary for tomorrow.
We'll probably just grab a sandwich up there at the gas station up in the woods.
One time,
Get
my
off the phone
son,
for a little
for
while.
Mother's Day, him and me and
I
his
don't know
daughter.
how many years is it?
43.
43.
So one Mother's Day, the 3 of us go off to a park. And I said, well, let's just run by Kentucky Fried Chicken. That'd be easy. We could eat all that. Well, we happened to be in his dad's truck for some reason. And we get there and they forgot, and we didn't look, and they forgot to put any silverware. We had fried chicken, potatoes, gravy. We looked all through that man's truck. Not one piece of plastic silverware.
I'd have stuck my chicken leg in there and
So
dipped
we had
it.
chicken
I've
legs
heard of people doing that to use
and
their
the
chicken
mashed
wing
potatoes and the
and
gravy and just kind of eating it that way.
Yep.
What
oh
are you gonna do? You know.
No, Rita's not going to pack a picnic lunch. She's had the day off for her anniversary. She's not.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Let's
not
go out.
cooking tomorrow.
Uh-uh.
No.
May not eat much, but I ain't cooking it, so
There you go.
She's on strike tomorrow.
I'm on strike tomorrow.
Yeah.
No cooking.
I made chicken spaghetti last night, trying it out to see how it was going to be because I used the ground turkey. And then tonight, I boiled some chicken breast and I made the white chicken chili. We like that. That's good. And I got two. I got enough that I can put in the freezer. Believe me.
Yeah.
And Patty asked if I'll be filming it. I'll have to charge the camera and take it because I bet you there's no cell phone signal up there. Bet there's no signal
I
up in the
bet not.
woods.
Probably not.
Hello to the Jewish redneck
No.
prepper. Thank you for stopping by.
Well, Saturday, one of my friends, she's going to bring over a crock pot full of taco soup for us.
Oh wow, that's good.
It
I got a
is.
nephew coming Saturday, a niece coming Sunday, and I'm not sure when the daughters are coming, but sometime during there.
What, ready to go to bed?
So,
Huh? Just a little bit.
and I put
Leave
some
you
in the
both
freezer
alone.
because people were bringing too much.
That was. What's she talking about?
I don't know.
She said that was Wilt's Country Boy.
I don't know what she's talking about.
I don't know who she's talking about.
I don't know.
Because he was already in early
Yeah.
mom.
I haven't seen him for a while. I think he might have left.
I think he did. I think he just popped in and said something and then left.
Maybe
Yeah.
Okay, Peter, I'm gonna go get your food. Man.
If she's talking about the Jewish redneck prepper, they've got a channel. I've seen them.
Yeah, man.
It's not Wilkes County Boy.
Yeah. Oh, she didn't catch the name. Yeah, that's who she's talking about.
Yeah.
Randy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh dear.
Dessert on
Look at that
me.
boy.
There's your anniversary. You're not going to cook, so he's paying for it.
Randy. You don't need to do that. You really don't.
That's nice.
I
yes,
appreciate
you
it. I do, but 53rd on August the 17th. That's a lot of years too. Jackie.
At ours on July, 52 years.
And Jackie's would have been September 10th, but she lost her husband. So
Yeah, September 10th.
and there's a lot of Terrys out there. Ain't there?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of Johns too.
A lot of Johns. No, Candy, I don't. The Jewish prepper is not Wilkes County Boy.
Mm-mm.
No, it's not. You're wrong on that one.
Two different people.
Mm-hmm. And Christy Stewart made it to alive. And thank you for the happy anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
5 months ago.
I'm So still so sorry, Jackie. You need to come up here on the panel and wake us up. We've not seen your face in several days.
I'm not familiar with her.
Yeah, she come up
What they say?
with a bunch. Jackie did.
She just asked her.
Yeah.
See, Sheila's already forgot you, Jackie, so you better come up and talk to us. Refresh your memory.
Yeah, she hadn't been up in a while.
Uh-uh.
Well, my brain's been taxed here recently, so
Yeah,
a lot
I
of
know.
things I'm not remembering.
We're teasing you. And Christy's husband's birthday. Well, happy birthday to your hubby
Today.
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 Let me look at the calendar.
Today's the 5th. Yeah.
My son's birthday's next Saturday.
And Jackie's been thinking about me for the last 3 days. I haven't been on at night, and I know some of y'all miss me.
You don't want to see my face tonight.
Well, you know, there's a way you can come up, and if I can see your face and you can get up there, you can go behind that thingamajig. So
Yeah.
Keep seeing that fly.
Yeah, you had one person on here. We didn't see him. You know. Yeah, I knew he wasn't fine. You know. I'm thinking, what are you telling people that? But I guess he didn't want them to know. You know.
she been thinking of Sheila. Yeah.
Thank you.
Lots of birthdays in September and October.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Huh?
My nephew that we lost, him and my son's birthday are one day apart. We always thought he'd be born on my son's birthday.
Uh,
Didn't quite make it.
Jackie'd get on in the morning, but she's asleep. It's a lot of people are. Me and Rowena's trying to wake everybody up early. Send us your phone number. Wake you up. So
Yeah.
give you a wake up call.
Just your address. Come and knock on the door.
You probably won't appreciate it.
After I retired, I said no alarms
You're not going to reach it from
unless I
there.
was catching a plane or something. You know, had to.
Yeah, I'm going to watch you fall your butt right off that
No.
ladder.
I quit setting an alarm long before I retired because I just automatically woke up. So
Thank you, Christy. I set alarm the whole time I worked because I was panicky about being late, which I just would not be late.
Deb met her husband online.
Sleep in for a dogwood ladder. And 43 years, Jackie.
But also, after for so many years waking up at a certain time, it's hard to train your brain to not wake up at that time.
No, I'm still getting up after
It took me
9
about
months.
a year.
Yeah,
I've been past 5. You know.
I've been retired 9 months and still get up 4:30.
Thank you, Cheryl.
That
That's the
one.
LED button.
But
Well,
I
part
had
of
woke
it's
up
my
early,
master.
watched
You need to
TV
cut it
for an
off.
hour, turn it off, and
I mean, you need to
roll
cut
over and
all
go
that.
back to sleep.
Uh-huh.
I had flex time at work though, so you could go in and anytime you wanted as long as you got your time in.
Yeah.
So
I usually work 7 to 3:30, unless we had some add-on cases or ER case, and then you stayed till it got done.
mhm. We could go in as early as 5:30 and we could work as late as 7:30 at night. I went in at 5:30, got
Well,
off
we
at 2.
didn't. Our
I got off
first
at
case
2:30.
wasn't until 8, but from 7 to 8, we always had other stuff to do that we never had time for, like stocking and cleaning and printing and all that.
Where?
Yeah.
So
Working individually. Something wrong
Good
with
thing you
that.
retired before COVID, huh?
Boxers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened
Because
to
one
her.
of the girls I worked close
I
by,
got a feeling I
she
knew
ended
how
up
to do it.
taking
Where is that? Nobody knows.
disability because she ended up with pulmonary fibrosis, and
Oh.
she's on oxygen 24/7, a low liter amount due to COVID. You know, so yeah, I'm glad I
Hello,
wasn't there when
hello
COVID
to
came.
V. Got a new one in
Just
here.
found you.
Yeah.
Did I see you yawn, Sheila?
I did.
What
Other
time is it?
night,
Hey,
I
you
yawned
just
for
ain't
an
seen me. I've
hour.
been doing it too.
She's
I
hiding.
yawned for
Francis
an
hides
hour
it.
before I could go to sleep. And my daughter said, "Mom, because your brain's tired. That's why
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
yawning." You know. I'm like, yeah, but I just can't help it.
Mm.
Yeah. So,
Well, the hour's already clicked off. You believe that? We've already been on an hour.
oh, you have, hadn't you?
We have. It just went by.
I know.
We had more crackers in there.
Huh?
Sure we do.
You did.
No. I just got
We ain't got no cheese.
one pack.
Eavesdropping on Francis's conversation with John. So
Somebody's talking.
tell him no.
After they had any more cheese.
Tell him no.
Oh, you mean in the pantry? Yes, there's more in there.
Charlotte's
I
going
can't stand for
to bed.
him to get on the phone whenever I'm on live because he talks so loud.
You think I talk
We,
like
we hear him sometimes. We do.
He says I talk loud. I talk loud because I've wore earplugs all my life.
Mm.
Worked in a plant and had
yeah,
to wear earplugs all my life.
yeah, because of that.
I worked in cosmetics, 13 years at Fabergé and 18 years at Revlon.
Hmm.
you used to see the real colors.
You know, Cheeseboro Ponds bought out Fabergé.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, tell John to speak up. We can't hear him.
he's not talking now.
Oh,
Y'all done got on me, so I quit.
He said y'all done got on him, so he's gonna quit.
I thought that's what he said. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got Dallas blocked today. I'm only one state away from you here in Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've got Dallas. I think.
I haven't got her
I
yet.
just got hers today.
I haven't got it yet.
I don't know. I don't have my list with me. It's
But I could be.
in my sewing room. Mm.
Alabama here. Crocheter, quilter, and drove a truck for 20 years. I need to learn to can. I'm hoping y'all can help me. Well, we can give you advice. It may not be good
And
advice,
watch some YouTube videos. And I would suggest buying canning books by the Ball Company. They're very reliable.
And get you the apron that says "Grab your balls. It's time to can." I love that apron, Rita.
we'll just inspire you and encourage you. You just have to figure out how to do it. So
Yeah.
It's easy.
easy. Yeah.
Very easy. I hadn't did it in a long time. It'd come right back to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Sandra, you haven't been up here with us in several days. You need to come up and talk to us.
That's right. She hadn't.
Everything's got all switched up, times and people and everything.
Yeah.
Della sent Sandra a lavender flower. Flowers. Did I say flowers?
The whole quilt's gonna be purple and lavender.
It is. Hers is going to coordinate every color, and hers is going to coordinate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Johnny leaves out tonight to go to Kansas.
Well,
Crazy.
right.
They should already be on the road.
Oh, so he'll drive all night to get to Kansas then? Is that the way that works? He'll drive at night to get there?
Probably so. He's riding with a guy of the team that he's on, and I guess if he gets tired of driving, Johnny will drive. I don't know.
So
But he should get his own truck by
Next week.
Talladega,
No, next weekend in Bristol.
Bristol. I can't keep up with
We
them.
got 50 new trucks.
I don't know how you
Yeah,
would.
Bristol, Tennessee.
They got 50 new trucks coming. We go put this up, Freddie. Come like this.
I'm fixing to take my night medicine, so I won't be up too much longer.
We won't be on here much longer, and everybody can go sit down and rest.
Yeah.
Look who's here. Look who's here.
There's
We
Sandra.
missed you.
Well,
Well,
gee,
And-
we got a gold star for you.
yeah.
It's like I watch the replays and it's like you guys always bring up the poo in the morning.
Somebody does. Somebody will every time. So we think about you often, Sandra.
And then today, during Kathy's live, I had to show the poo necklace. I've had to dig it out twice in the last 2 weeks or in the last week. But
I'm getting ready
it's
to get off.
something that people seem to can't forget.
Take care. You go lay down and rest.
All righty. Talk to y'all later.
Good night.
Night.
Good night, Sheila.
Night, Sheila. I haven't heard someone say that you need to bring me back some elk poo, Rita.
You know, up in the mountains north of here, they've kind of tried to repopulate an elk population. How do you word that? They're trying to repopulate with the elk, so there's some up there in the mountains.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll see any or not. I'm not going to go looking for elk poo.
If you do, make sure you bag it up. Bring it home.
need to take some Ziploc baggies with me just in case, don't I?
Yeah, and a shovel.
So people ask you, what'd you do on your anniversary, Rita? Well, I went and dug out.
I told my son, or asked my son, I says, we have an elk feeding station about 100 and some miles away from us in the winter. I says, I wonder what they would say if I asked them for some elk poo. He says, Mom, don't even ask them. I won't even say I'm your child.
They have to do something with that, so it looks like they just let you have some of it.
Yeah.
But they probably sell it for fertilizer or something, maybe. I don't know.
They take, I know they and put it in a spreader and take it back up in the high country and disperse it where fertilizer is needed.
Uh-huh.
But you could take that, grind it up, and use it on the roads even.
Oh.
There's one town, they clean the fisheries. I'm trying to think what they put it on the road because it's great de-icer.
Oh,
Your rig
That's gonna
don't
be a
smell
stinky
very good.
town.
Yeah, your rig does not smell good. I drove a 14-passenger transportation bus. Oh, I couldn't wait to get to that car wash. I washed that rig 3 times in the same day.
So you'd already picked out your recipes, though. You'd already picked out your recipes?
Yeah, they're all right here, ready to go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we could just make a cookbook off of what Sandra's got.
Yeah.
Well, then when you said that, that we can email and print them, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and put it out on that's why I asked a 1 sheet per recipe. And then we can sign our name to that, take a picture of it, and then email that picture.
Well, that's true.
And if we want, we can decorate it up. If we're artists, we can draw a little picture or
I'm not an artist.
Or go to the dollar store, find some rubber stamps, and decorate the side of the page.
Mm-hmm.
But there's different little things. Because, like, did your envelope? Oh, you don't have an envelope from Della. She drew in the corner. It's like a needle and thread.
Yeah.
And some stitches.
Hey, let me make you bigger.
Yeah, see
down
there?
I got that too.
Cute. Yeah.
Yeah. Just simple little things like that. I mean, we all have a little bit of artist in us. Even if it's just a simple flower.
Yeah. Because she did it on mine. Let me see if I can get it. There it is right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, make it little.
Bouncing around.
My very first cookbook, I titled the outside page, "Look at the Cookbook." And the look was 2 eyes, the O's. The cook had 2 eyes, and then I drew a chef's hat. And then at the book, and then down on the bottom, I drew a kind of a funny looking picture of a book that it was looking at. Look at the cookbook.
Huh.
But there's just simple little things a person could draw on there. But it does eliminate the people that doesn't have the printer and the internet. And there's a few people that made the comment that they didn't like their email address going around on the block swap.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
There was
This
a
is
couple.
true.
I don't care. It's email. If
But
it gets
then if you mail them, you have everybody's got your address too. So either way you go, your privacy is kind of
so it's what do you do?
What do you do? Yeah.
It's like if Charlotte wants them, I guess
It's hard to make everybody happy. You can't. You can't.
maybe if some of them don't have a printer, if we volunteer, I guess that's our choice.
So, But I sure was wanting an opportunity to use my little machine to make them.
Yeah. And it's like, and if I put them on something, it's going to be cardstock. But I was also thinking, my one cookbook is like a half sheet of paper. Make it to where it can fold if I need it too.
So what else they go do, Rita? Just email you all the recipes and you print them?
Oh no.
Yeah, see?
I don't know. I will do mine this way though. I will do mine when I get them. Yeah.
Okay. And then there's another thing you can do that's similar to what Rita has, but it doesn't involve that plastic spine. If we just take our paper punch and put like 8 holes down the side, we can just take a
ribbon or something, anything. Yeah.
and put through it.
But like Sheila said, you can just get a binder real cheap.
Yeah, a binder.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I did, my recipes.
Oh,
I
my
printed,
notebooks are falling apart now.
what I'm saying, if I get everybody's email, how's everybody going to get my email address to email me their?
Well, if okay,
Because
You'll
I know Charlotte has your email.
at some point in time,
there's people that's not in the block swap that wants to participate.
And
That
see,
doesn't
that's
have the email address.
because we have a block swap going on our site, and it's like everybody sent their stuff to me, and if they don't want their email, they go through Messenger and send it to me.
She's got a good one, Maureen. Slip it into one of the protective covers and then put it in the notebook. You don't have to put no holes in it.
That's what I do.
Me too.
Yeah,
I do that with my quilt patterns.
Yep, I do that with quilt patterns too and recipes.
I was looking for this one folder. I have one that's similar. It's like I buy these. They're report covers, and they're built in, and they're all the clear pages. And
everybody can make their own cookbook.
Yeah.
I bought this at the dollar store, and it's nice, and I put patterns in it. This has got my next sampler quilt that I'm going to do. This, it's like I have all different colors. Of course, I have a purple one, and I do have, I think, 4 blocks that have no purple.
Well, I'm gonna fix to go, y'all.
Okay.
Because if I don't, I won't get my place in the bed. Petey will have it.
Well, you'll be up bright and early, and nobody will be there.
So I will see y'all. If I see you on tomorrow, I'll come on. We got some running around we got to do tomorrow.
She's taking the day off, aren't you, Rita?
I'm taking the day off.
And it couldn't happen no sooner than next week. I wished it could happen next week.
Yeah. You can get your paperwork done, and maybe it will. So.
Yeah.
It's a lot of red
Just
tape.
don't know what I've been going through. But see, she don't know none of us now. She don't know who we are. Nothing.
I helped my friend go through it, and then I worked for that kind of caregiving, and just to get the paperwork done.
It takes a lot.
It's a lot, and there's a lot of red tape.
Yeah, I think we might have just about all of it taken care of, but that. And we called the doctor's office today and left a message, but nobody called us back. But John's going to get on the phone with them again in the morning about it. So, good night, everybody. Everybody's telling me good night. Good night.
Yeah.
Good
Love y'all, girls.
Love you.
But I didn't want to get in the argument of what everybody was going to do on this recipe thing. It's like, You can't win for lose. I
No,
guarantee
you
you.
can't. No, you
It's
can't.
like I would just print it out on standard paper, and but when you said that we wasn't mailing them anymore, then I thought
Well, some of them saying they don't have printers, and
I figured I'd just put it on, type it out, and then embellish the page.
yeah.
Mhm.
Some
Even
of them
if
want
you just
some of them
write wiggly lines.
some of them want them on cards, and some of them want them sent, and some of them want them emailed.
It's just going to stand on the shelf with my cookbooks that I
You
don't
know,
use.
we probably shouldn't have even mentioned it until we had all the details
Right.
worked out.
Yeah.
And then
We should have kept this private between us until we
Yes.
figured it all out. Yeah.
uh,
But it's just one of those things. It's hard to get everybody.
Yep.
mhm.
Yep.
It is really hard to figure out what people really, really do want.
Mhm.
But it's just, it's like these blocks are from a block exchange of 10 of my friends.
Oh,
And we're sending each one 2 different blocks.
okay.
And
Those are some pretty blocks too. Yeah.
When I turned them on point, it's now crosses and squares. When they're on the other way, it's X's and O's.
Okay.
And if you put the same amount of blocks on point, it will be 6 inches wider than if you do them on just squares.
Huh.
I was playing with it. So I got my first block all done. I'm waiting for the other Christmas fabric to come in to finish my other. I got, I think, 6 blocks to go, 5 blocks to go.
Huh.
I don't have to have them done till November 1st, but
Yeah.
She's always ahead of the game, and
Always. Yeah, but
she's got
even
her
got recipes.
she's already got that figured out. We just started talking about it yesterday.
She was
Yeah.
reading mine. That's what it was.
Or was it this morning?
I
don't
watched
remember.
it, and I went in and I grabbed this and my recipe cards and said, okay, I'm going to start
See?
writing them.
Uh.
I was going to have them in the mail tomorrow, and then you guys just blew my bubble. I was going to send you 2 a set just to blow your.
It's funny. It's funny.
She's gonna send it to everybody on the list of the block swap and be done.
I was just going to send them to Rowena and Rita because you guys was talking about it this
Well,
morning.
go ahead and send me some, and I'll do a video on it one day. I will. No kidding. That'd be kind of fun. So
See, 'cause
make it an easy recipe though. It's gonna be easy. Is it
It's
easy?
Potato pizza pie is super easy,
Ooh, okay.
and sweet and sour chicken is awesome.
Whoa, that sounds good.
Ooh, that sounds good. Both of them
Make
sound.
copies,
my
make copies
dessert.
and send them to me too.
And my dessert is popcorn balls.
Oh,
Okay.
It's the recipe I've made my entire life.
And
I don't even use a
see, and you're the person that don't like this and don't like that, and you've
Yeah.
sent off good recipes.
Yeah, it's like, and their dishes that like the sweet and sour chicken or the sweet chicken. You just cook up a thing of rice and you put the chicken in the oven when it's ready to bake, and when it's dinner time, pull out the rice, pull out the chicken, you're done.
Okay.
It's like in fact, I was thinking I'm pulling out chicken and I'm making sweet chicken. I'm going to make me some sweet chicken because I
okay.
love
Not everybody on the list wants one now. They're
it. It'll be in the recipe exchange.
Sounds good. Sounds delicious. It does sound good.
And potato pizza pie is another flip over on scalloped potatoes, but it has
okay.
tomato sauce and then ground beef on top.
Sounds good.
I really love it because
And that sounds like something Terry would eat without complaining.
and then you cook up some green beans or whatever vegetable you want on the side and serve it with some garlic bread.
Ooh. Well,
We'll be waiting.
It's like, yeah, I actually started writing them out.
We're just going to demonstrate it on a
I,
live.
well, I will. I will if I get the recipes. I just think I might do that.
See,
And
I even
come,
started
There
writing
it
them
is.
out.
Can you read
well,
it?
I started writing them out. There's the potato pizza pie, the sweet chicken, and the popcorn balls.
hmm.
I was ready. I was writing.
We did talk about the recipe card on a card this morning, though. We did talk about that,
Yep.
didn't we? But
And
I'd love this. I'd love to have everybody's handwriting. That would be. I know it's expensive to send things, but
well, I'm going to take our heat erase pins. I'm going to draw some lines on my cardstock, and I'm going to handwrite it out, and then iron off the heat erase, and then we can just take a picture of that page, and then you can print it out. It could be in our handwriting
Mhm.
because I scrapbook, so I have.
and in one of my old quilt magazines around here, they put recipes on a quilt block one time and made it. And I've hung on to that for a long time, thinking I'd do that someday. Now that'd
That's a
be
good idea.
Oh, I can just see us all scanning a quilt block for our beginning paper now.
But and I've been wanting to get the whatever paper I need to put it onto a piece of white fabric, but I hadn't done it yet. But I'm going to someday.
Well, that white fabric that's on a paper that can go through your printer, that's expensive. It's like $3.65 a sheet.
That is expensive.
Yeah. I used to be able to run it through my printer by ironing the white paper on freezer paper, then trim it down and put it through. But the last 2 times it crammed in my printer. I had to throw one printer out because I couldn't get it unstuck.
Oh, don't want to ruin my printer by
Right.
experimenting.
So the best thing is just if you got a scanner, copier, printer, just sit it on top and just print it and see what it comes out to be.
Yeah.
And Marine's saying different things. Okay. Good old bifocals can't get those little letters. But I'll come up with another clever way. And you can just lick your lips and think you're going to read. And I said, I need to make them all. I need to make the popcorn balls because all my friends are saying, I'm waiting, including my kids, because it's getting close to Halloween. And that's when we used to make them all. We started Halloween through Christmas. Made popcorn balls weekly.
I don't think I've ever made popcorn balls. I think I ever have.
Oh,
I make a good caramel popcorn, but not. I've never made popcorn balls.
It's like when I make them, it's like I allow myself 3 a day: breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
3 a day.
But they're not like the ones you buy in the grocery store. Those ones you buy at the grocery store, they are compressed and they're so packed in there that you can't get your teeth into them.
That's right. Yeah.
There's nothing better than homemade. And I don't like the Jell-O ones either.
She eats them with her bacon and eggs on them every morning.
But it's just one of those things that, we all have different things that we like. And that tells us, because I'm not a dessert person, because I don't like cake and yogurts and puddings and Cool Whips and things like that. I don't like those. I was like, no, Linda Denton, I'm not going to send you a popcorn ball.
Hey, they would probably ship pretty good. So.
Well, what was funny is when we moved to town here 30 some years ago, the neighbor behind me, every Halloween, she made popcorn balls, but she also made them for our fair. And I went out and I bought them at the fair all the time because they're just like mine, the same exact recipe. I mowed her lawn one time
She
and she
said,
brought me out 30 popcorn balls as payment.
"Oh my!" She said, "Linda said, please."
I don't think that'll go in a flat envelope.
Christmas cookie recipe called Keffels. I got the recipe from an elderly Polish lady 40 years ago, and I made them every year for Christmas. I sold to coworkers for $20 a baker's dozen.
Wow. Well, we're not co-workers, we're co-friends, co-quilters. You can send us a cookie
You,
sampler.
yeah, you at least got to share the recipe with us. Oh.
It's like, which problem do I have?
She just needs a psychiatrist is what she needs.
Oh, my food choices. I mean, it's terrible. It is terrible. I've never had a drop of coffee in these lips. Never. When you two was on there this morning with your coffee, I was smelling it and my eyes were watery.
She can't join us in the mornings.
Oh no, you can't then.
I'll be
Smell. I was smelling your coffee because my husband drank coffee every single day. I haven't had. When this one friend comes, she brings her own coffee pot and she makes coffee, and it's like I can't hack it. When I smell her brewing the coffee, I go outside until it's done.
Wow.
And then I come in and I spray Lysol or Febreze all around my house.
And I think I'd rather smell a coffee than drink it sometimes.
It smells good. Yeah.
But it's like I am the only kid that never.
Oh, the no cakes and no pudding. Yeah, that'd be a problem. Yeah.
Oh,
She don't
I
like
can't
sweets,
stand-
so she needs to go to the doctor and get her problem taken care of.
Beverly don't drink coffee either.
Well, Rita, it's just you and I in the mornings.
I know. I
They can't.
know.
No.
Don't even come on here in the mornings till I get my cup of coffee.
Me either. Sometimes by the time you come on, I'll start on my second one.
Yeah, me too. Let's see. They're laughing. Let's see, where'd I go? Down here. There is sour cream and Keffel's cookie.
Hot coffee in the morning, iced coffee at the daytime, and espresso at night. She got upset. She got upset because we don't drink coffee.
Because I was making fun of her. No cook. Did you get upset with us?
Got over it.
Well, I think when they cut through our internet cable, we still have something that they didn't get fixed.
Mm-hmm.
This is the third time it's disconnected today. So what did I miss besides I have terrible taste?
Don't tell her what we said about her.
Maureen likes hot coffee in the morning and iced coffee all day and espresso at night. She drinks coffee all day. I don't like iced coffee though.
Laura Austin, she is going to come out and visit me. She's flying out from Florida to come visit me. And she goes, "You do have a Starbucks at least, right?"
Pumpkin coffee with vanilla creamer.
Ooh, that's not. Well, Teresa says she's glad she found us and she's going to go to bed now. Well, we're glad you found us too. Come back and visit with us.
Yeah, good night, Teresa.
We come on here pretty often and just chit chat and carry on silly, but that's what we do.
Yeah. And
Never know what they're going to say.
Never know what they're going to say.
And it's like, I don't like the smell of beer either.
This one's funny.
Yeah.
But
You'll bring her coffee and some air freshener if she comes to visit.
Oh,
it's like I should get better again.
We don't-
It's just a smell I haven't had to deal with.
We'd all be standing at Sandra's door with a cup of coffee and an air freshener in hand.
It's like I think it'd probably be cheaper and
She-
easier if
she
I went
went-
outside.
she wears elk poo, but she can't stand.
Anybody smells that stuff?
I knew that was going to be brought up.
Oh,
But that's unscented.
Unscented.
good night, Teresa.
Yeah. But it's just one of those things. It's like Susan Munger went to her mom's today and she come over on Kathy's and said, my mom wants to see your elk poo necklace.
That thing's popular far and wide. So
And then I see Wilkes Country Boy saying, as long as I don't have my poo poo doo doo.
oh yeah, he's the one that brought that up this
Yep.
morning. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I knew it'd come up and I'd forgotten who brought it up. But yeah,
But it's a memory. And then I have my emoji pillow.
uh-huh,
It's right there.
right there.
You better not say something that you don't want repeated because they'll never forget it.
Uh-uh.
But my granddaughter has not seen this yet.
Uh-oh.
My great granddaughter. I'm going to tell her it's just purple ice cream.
Oh, I will she know what it is? I was going to ask if
Purple
she
ice cream.
Well, I want to see what she thinks it is.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
what's scary yet, I have a fat quarter of purple sparkly fabric also. So the pillow is going to have the purple sparkle throughout the whole thing.
Mm.
I was trying to find something white to put around the edge. The only thing I found so far is lace and rickrack.
Huh.
And that just, the lace does not sound like it needs to go with poo.
No.
So I'm thinking the rickrack. Just to give it a.
What's to dress up the poo?
He wears it as jewelry. It's right on the pillow.
It'll go along with her necklace.
But I will not put it on the quilt because it's not part of the chicken coop
swap.
swap. It
But,
gets its own,
well, you know, I am going to put the barn though.
yes.
In the middle. In the middle. I love that. You saw that? Did you? You did see it, didn't you? Have you been over there
Yeah.
since the barn? Yeah.
Are you working on the other blocks? Because everything's on the walls gone.
Well,
And
What am I
I will
working
drink hot chocolate. I will drink hot chocolate. Sugar-free hot chocolate, but I will drink hot chocolate.
my early morning walks. I need to take y'all back to check cows in the morning or something. I better do that because we'll have to do that before we leave out.
Yeah, they gotta be checked no matter what.
Purple poopy pillow. a party purple poopy pillow.
That's a mouthful right there, huh? I went and seen Alani last night. I haven't seen her for a whole week and a half. And it's, of course, Gigi Ma, Gigi Ma, Gigi Ma, Gigi Ma, Gigi Ma. And she read me a story of a dinosaur potty training.
Uh-huh.
And I says, why are you reading me a potty training book? Because you're potty trained and I'm potty trained. She says, I know you're potty trained, but I'm reading. She was just telling me the pictures, not a single word.
Yeah.
My niece has a granddaughter that is 2, and she sent me a video yesterday of this little girl reading a book. She had memorized the whole book word for word.
Yeah.
And she would sit there and turn the page, and she put the expressions in it and everything. And it was word for word because you could see the book and what it said, you know. So you had to read along. I was shocked. I was just shocked.
My
Her
aunt,
mother must have read that book to her many, many, many times for her to memorize all.
All of it, yeah.
my aunt was reading the book Chitty Chitty Bang Bang to her grandson every single day, 3-4 times a day. And she had to memorize where to flip the pages because she had the book. And she flipped 2 pages. Grandma, start over. Because she missed a page.
Uh-huh.
And by the time we left, we was there for a week. He would go, ting, and she could flip a page because she'd fallen asleep. And she wasn't flipping the pages. So he was like that book that rings when you're supposed to flip. So he'd go, ting. But it's like, and then one day it wasn't Chitty Chitty, it was something else. And he goes, Grandma, that's a potty word. But she said she figures she read it over 3,000 times.
Mm-hmm.
Says he could probably tell you if I colored over the picture, he could probably tell you the picture was missing. Or a page was ripped out. But Alani just reads by pictures. But it's like, we only read that book 7 times last night. But it was fun. Because it was like, Gigi Ma, Gigi Ma, Gigi Ma. And she got a really fancy ribbon on her educational poster board for her rabbits. And it's purple and white.
Oh.
He says, it's your colors, but it's my ribbon. I said, well, I have one of those big ribbons in burgundy. She goes, what's burgundy?
Uh-huh.
I said, it's kind of a red. Burgundy is red? I says, yeah, it's kind of a red. It's not purple? I says, no, purple's purple. Burgundy is more red. And we're on burgundy carpet, and I'm showing her the burgundy carpet, and she says, that's not burgundy. We argued over what color it is. So I got to find my ribbon. I had a goal in the fair. I
miss that age. Kids at that age.
Yeah. But she shows me all of her blue ribbons. She didn't like them. She liked her purple and white. But she can be a little poo. And she'll tell you that too.
One time our granddaughter, I had some towels. I was in the bedroom, and I think they were new towels, and I got them out of the bag. And my husband was sitting on the couch, and I told her, I said, go in there. They called us Oma and Opa because she was born in Germany. So,
Okay.
I said, go tell Opa to put these in the drawer. And she went in there and she said, can you put these in the drawer? And he always teased her. And he said, I don't want to. And she said, well, you don't always get to do what you want. I don't. I laughed my head off. He was shocked.
Oh.
When have I heard that before?
To get her to try different food is not working. She only wants chicken, or chicken. Well, they had pork chop. They cut it up in little pieces and put some on her plate. And she goes, what's this? And they go, chicken. So she eats it. And they go, don't say it's P-O-R-K.
Uh-huh.
She goes, what's P-O-R-K? I said, you'll know in time. But she thinks it's chicken.
One of these days you won't be able to spell it. She'll know what it is.
Uh-huh.
Well, when I spell things, like the kids, what's Gigi Ma mean? I said, great grandma. Well, that's a bigger word, isn't it? I says, yes, that's why we do Gigi Ma. And then she's part Mexican, so the other grandma gets the other name.
Uh-huh.
But that's how all 3 of my great-grandchildren, we've agreed it's Gigi Ma. Because my grandkids called me G-Ma. because they got tired of grandma, or I got tired of grandma. So we went to Gma. But it's just what you do.
Yeah.
But I started another quilt top. I dug out a UFO today. I'm putting all my foundation paper piece butterflies in it.
Oh, pretty.
Pretty. Yeah.
That's pretty.
I didn't realize how many charms you need. And I got to make 4 more butterflies.
Mm.
But my daughter's saying that the one great grandchild that's coming, they're all trying to say it's going to be a boy. And I still want a girl so I can give this to her. If not, it's
Little girls are just awful sweet, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had 2 each grandkids, two boys and 2 girls.
Yes.
Girls are totally different than boys.
They are. They are.
It's like when this 4th one comes out, it's holding on still. It's due September 11th. It's a boy. So we'll have 2 and 2. So the other one coming in November breaks the tie.
Yeah.
But that's all you can do. Tiebreakers.
Mm-hmm.
But Rita's got to get up early in the morning if she got to go out and do the cows.
Yeah.
We're retired now, so we just
You get up when you get up, huh?
yeah, but it's still early. We still get up pretty early, even if we don't have to.
That's habit.
And then you said that your son took over the poultry part.
He took over the poultry part, but Terry still gets up and runs and helps him every chance he gets.
He wants to make sure he's doing it right because he took over.
Let go. So
Yeah, because he took over the farm name. It's like Terry wants to make sure it's upheld right. Because like my husband,
the son's not going to do it near as good as Terry did, though.
Yeah.
It's just a different generation. They just do different.
Yeah. My son told me that I had to take over my husband's responsibilities. And it's like, he says, you have the key to the tractor. You got to come out here and cut the sagebrush and cut the this and this and this. And I says, huh? I said, just because I have the key to the tractor? He says, yeah, you have to take over Dad's job. My husband would go out there. My son only has 20 some acres. But he'd go out there every day. He'd pull more sagebrush out of the ground, get more grass growing. He'd run the fence lines. I says, it's bad enough I got to go out and chase pigs. Like, I said, that's enough for me. I go out, help when it comes time to make the little boys no longer boys and then chase the pigs. But that's enough for me. That's my farm life. I just have the spare key in case they lose that one.
Chad over in the side hadn't moved in a long time. Or y'all they fell asleep over in Chad's. What
they all went to bed, or they're dozed off.
I know Maureen's in New York, but she usually
hasn't moved in a while.
It hasn't. Did y'all fall asleep over there? It says there's still 32 watching is what it says. I think they're asleep.
It's like I turned mine. Oh, there it moved.
Yeah. We just if y'all were still awake, up Beverly. Hey, we have to wake everybody up so we can all go to bed in a minute.
Wow, look at how it all works now.
He's eating dessert.
But that's what, before I started doing these lives, that's what we would have to do down in the recliners. We'd have to wake up so we'd go to bed. So.
Yeah.
Sounds like us.
It's like, I don't go to bed till midnight my time. So your 3 a.m. morning things, I'm just getting the nap going. I'm going to set that alarm clock one of these days and I will be there.
But there's things I like about the morning ones and things I like about the night ones both. But I hate to be on all the time. People think all I do is stay on YouTube. So.
But I said, I'm going to surprise you one of these days. I will set my alarm to get up at 3 a.m. That way I can at least get my hair combed and get the top half dressed.
Get her phone number, Rita, and call her.
Uh-huh. And let us know, and we'll have the coffee ready. Oh.
Yes, we still raise pigs. I am not thrilled. And as long as I don't have to put my hand in there and turn the piglet, I'm fine. I go, thank God I have a big hand.
Well, you guys talked a long time.
Yep, we did. It was our first phone call, and I love her accent.
Marie needs to come up here some night and y'all talk up here on our panel. That'd be fun to listen to y'all reminisce or whatever.
Like, every time I give my phone number to somebody, it's like our phone calls always end up being really long ones.
Yeah.
There's so much. I mean, we talk about how, our husbands and they're gone, and our kids and how many grandkids and great grandkids, and what style of quilts we like or don't like. And Maureen starches her fabric. I don't starch my fabric. And it's like the people that like pre-cut fabrics, I have yet to buy a pre-cut. The ones I have are all been given to me.
My sister called one time and talked 5 hours, and my husband went to bed, and our light was on the timer, and the light went out. I was sitting in the dark.
When you say pre-cuts, do you mean like those layer cakes and stuff? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what you? Okay.
Yeah,
I liked sewing with those.
I do too.
And the jelly rolls. I like those.
I got jelly rolls. Yeah.
I have one. Oh, we're going to do that jelly roll race on September 16th, is it? And I won one on one of the YouTube sites.
Oh.
So I have a jelly roll now. So I can do the jelly roll race.
Now, is there a pattern or instructions for the jelly roll race? I've never done one of those. Jelly
never
roll
done
race.
one?
Not a jelly roll race. I've heard of them, but I don't know the details on them.
You sew them end to end. You can 45 them, or you can straight them. Or you could take and add a 6-inch piece in between of a solid color. And then,
have you done one, Rowena? Have you done one?
No, I've never done one, but I've seen a lot of tutorials on them.
And so you have to make them that big, long, huge strip. I mean, because it's 42 strips. How long?
Yeah.
And then you have to find the two ends, put them together, sew down that. And then when you get down where you're getting near the last of the fold, you just cut through with your scissors, pick them up, fold them again, sew down. But I have too much OCD. I can't do it. I have to have controlled chaos. That's what I call it.
Is it actually pretty when you get done with it, or not really?
I don't think it is.
Because it don't sound like it would be.
There's real no pattern to it. Like you're used to cutting out.
I think I'll pass then.
I'm going to do my way.
I've never had the desire to make one.
It's either going to be something like this.
Yeah, now see, I like that. That's got a design to it. Yeah.
And then the other one, it's like, I'm just so dang picky. I've made one already, but I want to make another one. I call it controlled chaos.
Beverly don't think it's pretty either. So
I don't want to use any of my jelly rolls on the jelly roll race. I'm going to save for something else.
If you do it on the rail fence or something like that you want the quilt of, it's different. If you do it on something you want.
Linda don't like them.
So I'm going to be now, This is done with a jelly roll.
Oh, I like that.
I like that. It make that bigger. I like that.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what that do you have the binding ruler? That's just a small ruler with a.
I do. If I can find it, I do.
That's what that's made with.
I've got a binding I need to sew together. Every time I talk to you, you have to talk me through them bindings. So I've hemmed that quilt. I'm almost done with it, except I haven't sewed those pieces together.
It's not as easy as it looks, I don't think.
And then
Which way does this go? Just
and then if you was going to do a baby quilt, I would do a jelly roll with that.
let me make that one big. Let me make the.
It's where you just insert the center, but it's a rail fence with a pretty in between.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that.
It's like I can come up with anything but the ugly jelly roll. I've made the binding tool star. It is a lot of fun. And it's like, where's that other one? Because I've made it. Because I go, what? I was given jelly rolls once. And it's like, where the heck? And what do I do with it? And so
Because jelly rolls do make cute things, but they just don't sound like that race thing. Would
it's not for me.
you can use a jelly roll for that mother's choice and then buy the extra fabric for the centers.
for the center. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of different blocks. If you Google blocks made with 2-inch strips or 2.5-inch strips, sometimes when you ask for the jelly roll, it takes you to desserts. And it's like, okay, that didn't work.
Well,
Yeah, maybe that's what I need to do on jelly roll day.
you can eat a dessert while you're quilting, I guess. Eat a dessert.
Maybe in our recipes we'll have to have something like that. Like I have to have layer cake and the jelly roll too, and them recipes.
And then I use strips just in the corners of that quilt of valor to make the stars.
Uh-huh.
That's that binding tool.
Send somebody a jelly roll. Say, instead of a quilt block or something.
Mm-hmm. Donna's first quilt was a jelly roll race, and it was shades of purple.
Well, that's a good color choice. I can say. But I keep trying to find more patterns that are poor jelly rolls. Because I have a bunch of batiks left from some fabric that I was given. And it's like, I just didn't know what to do with it. My grandson, you can always make me another blanket, Grandma.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, thanks. He's got 3 so far. I probably don't have a picture of it. I think I took it out of my photo album last time. But I have 2 notebooks with 80 quilts in there. That's all. It's like I have a picture of every quilt I've made. And then I write on there who received it or what I donated it to.
Use Christmas jelly roll fabric. I bought some of them on sale, so I do have Christmas jelly roll fabrics. But I just hadn't decided what I want to use them on yet.
Well, on the jelly roll quilt that I'm going to be making that day, you just sew your strips together. And then you cut 2 pieces. Well, after it's all, you square it up, you cut it like a 6-inch one and a 3-inch one. You take that 3-inch, flip it over, and then take 2 strips of white up and down the whole thing. It's beautiful when it's all done. And it's like, so, and then I bordered it with all white. But it's like, that's what I'm going to do. Organize chaos. Or you can do the Bargello. And I have one of those sitting in a tote right there to finish. It takes 2 jelly rolls, though, for that.
Hmm.
A Bargello. In other words, you only get a baby size.
Mm-hmm.
Christy Stewart's expecting her Annie's Attic order soon. I ordered from Annie's. What was it? 2 days ago, I ordered that stuff. Rowena, I think it was. I think I told you I ordered it, and
Mm-hmm.
so I'm trying to finish up a thing or two before it gets here, so I won't feel guilty about starting it.
I just have too many projects going right now. But I keep putting my foot in my mouth and doing something else. I'm trying to use up what I have, because what if I don't, something happens and I don't finish this, my kids are just going to sell it or give it away. And it's like, I want to finish some of these things I have planned.
That's what I'm trying to do.
And I can only buy if I need to go to one piece to complete something. Like that there, I needed the snowflake background. I had all the rest of that material.
Oh, so
Used
those
up.
are those called snowflakes? Is that what that's called? Because it looks
No.
like
It's the block is called Mother's Favorite.
Oh.
And then I have them on point, but I switched them out with the reds, greens, and golds for Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Just like I did all these entwined star with the blue and whites, because I need a blue and white Christmas quilt.
That's pretty.
That is pretty.
And so
But every block Sandra makes is pretty. Oh,
it's like I wish I had no talent of anything. My flower beds might be weeded. I might be able to get my flower beds weeded if I didn't have other things to do.
well, back a few weeks ago, every night when we'd get off here, you'd go out and pull weeds.
I did. Every single night. I'm behind because I need to go pull more. But now I have the dog here, and when I go out behind the gate, she wants out.
Oh.
And she started digging under my fence, so I can't go out my fence unless I leave her in the house.
Here's my bag I made today.
Oh, that's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let me make you a little bit bigger. Oh, no, wrong
person.
Hi,
Sorry. Pretty.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
It's got burgundy lining in it.
Well, you can put my recipes in there and mail them to me.
That's a lot of recipes, wouldn't it?
Hold a lot of popcorn balls.
Full of popcorn balls.
Jelly rolls and layer cakes. And
you guys aren't asking for
dishes and okay. You are not a lap dog. I don't think you get the point, but you're not a lap dog.
Hey, Linda Peterson. We're not going to be on here much longer, Linda. I'm glad you came by.
Stay down. Stay down.
Yeah, I'm getting sleepy.
Yeah, and Linda didn't send it to her. You better get busy and make some more. You don't have enough I've made, Rowena. So.
I got another one cut out, but it's a different fabric. It takes me a while to make them. I'm slow. So
you're just accurate.
I took four to my sisters and came back with none.
Well, you'd have the same problem if you visited any of us too.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Maureen.
It's I want to put a zipper pocket in one of mine.
We're getting picky now, huh?
But I can't. I don't want. I'm afraid to do a zipper. I have
want
got
this.
to get
I want
brave.
that.
Yeah. Well, I
Oh.
want a pocket that I can put my cell phone in or my
Well,
wallet, so I don't lose everything.
The more you put in, the higher the price goes up.
But it's just one of those things. I keep saying I got to make one bag with a zipper.
Beverly's not.
Beverly says it doesn't matter what fabric color she gets. See, she's
I
not
don't even
picky.
care if it's purple.
You don't even have to have a zipper.
She don't want a zipper. She don't even care about the color.
Oh,
I'll get one of those. I'll get one of those poo designs from Peggy and put it on the front of yours.
I would take it. Well, I already get looks at the grocery store because I took all the green bags. I took all my son's different green bags. So when I go to the store, I have a chicken, dogs, cows, horses, everything sitting up because we can't. They don't supply the bags anymore at our stores.
oh,
Oh yeah, I've heard a lot of states are doing that. That's why I'm started making bags.
So out of the green bags, at least.
Oh, we lost her.
So when after you ring up your stuff, at least you. And then because I can make them taller, but I made 47 bags for my family.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I have 35 more to make.
Wow.
But I will get them done. I was going to take them outside because that green dust in there, you can get to choking on it.
Yeah. I bet.
But this one gal, she told my son to save the green bags. And so he saved her green bags. And she goes, I don't want yours anymore. It's all pig food.
Oh.
You're awful picky when you're selling these bags and making $10 a bag.
Yeah. Do you put zipper pockets in them?
No, it's like my grandkids, they had the hardest time remembering even to take their bags.
I don't want one then. I want one with a pocket.
Yeah.
Oh.
You should ask that lady, do you put pockets in yours?
Oh, mercy.
But I take a small ice chest. It has a zipper pocket.
Cracking up Beverly too.
Yeah. It's just one of those things. When we go grocery shopping, we got to keep our value. I mean, it's bad enough we have to keep track of, our purse and that.
Yeah.
Now we have to take our own bags, our ice chest. So if you're going to do it, and some people that don't have the bags, they put it back into another grocery cart, and then they get watched all the way out the door to make sure they don't put anything else in it because it's not on the slip.
Yeah.
And I said, I feel like I'm being followed.
Yeah. See, this says New York has no bags either. I heard a lot of states are going that way.
Yeah.
We still have bags here, but
we have here too. But
and when we was on vacation in Oregon, I had to pay 50 cents for a paper bag.
Oh no, that's a lot.
Cents.
Yeah.
And then it ripped. I went by 50 cents.
Well, I was going to say, you go to the dollar store and them little old flimsy things, it takes 2 or 3 of them to hold a jug of milk.
You should have taken that back, Sandra, and I told him to sew it up and put a pocket in it.
Yeah. It's like, it's just terrible what our world's coming to, though.
Yeah, we still have bags here too, but I'd rather take my own. I went to the store today and took 2 bags, and the store we go to, they had the somebody standing at the end bagging stuff up for you. Well, they were so busy that he walked away and helped somebody else. And I said, well, I brought my own bags. I'll bag them for you. And she said, we're hiring. No thanks.
And our poor stores, we don't have anybody.
Yeah.
They don't want to. It's all self checkouts now.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to go to. But
Yeah.
our Kroger's is still, it's not that, they have some self checkouts, but they still have checkout people too.
Now to find a checker, we can't. It's like it's very seldom.
Yeah.
But our local grocery store says when these bags are gone, they're gone. They're not ordering more.
I just got tired of the plastic bags and then saving them up and taking them back and putting them in the recycling bin and all that, so.
I use them as my little garbage can, or the pet bed scraps. I
That's
put them
true.
in there.
That's true, Donna. During COVID, they didn't want us to use our own bags.
Right.
That's the same way here too.
But it's like I hated paying 8 cents a bag too for something that they wouldn't allow us to take our own stuff in.
Yeah.
So one time I did leave it in the basket, and I says I'll never do that again. Standing outside in the weather, it's like whether it's hot or what, you don't know if someone's going to come up and steal your cart because it's like it's all right there free. But it's like that's the way it goes. Our lives have changed since COVID.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Sure has.
And there's so many things that I ordered on the internet because of COVID, and now they're not allowing it again. And I says, please let us order it again because I only go to town every 3 months. And they're always out of some of the stuff I want.
Yeah, during COVID, there was a lot of empty shelves and stuff too that they couldn't get. Stuff they couldn't get.
It's like the toilet tissue even is back to getting hard to get.
People went crazy over toilet paper.
I forget how many cases, but I'm it's just me. So my garage looked like I was a Costco warehouse. Every time we could order paper towels and toilet tissue, we ordered them. And paper plates become hard to get once. We could not get. Oh, Patty G, you're going to go get comfortable, and Maureen's leaving.
In the bedroom. Yeah.
Yep.
Everybody's going to bed.
Yep.
It's like I got a sprinkler going, and her master's supposed to be here to take her for a walk. So I don't know when that's going to be. She'll probably just walk her around the block.
Has she missed her being gone and being with you? Has she missed the master? Or not too bad?
Not too bad, but I got the dog, and then she came in heat.
Oh.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Oh.
And she is getting her fix soon as she can. Because it's like, no.
Night, Jackie.
Hi, Jack. Is Jackie going to bed?
Yeah.
Okay, night, Jackie.
Good night, Jackie.
But it's like, yes, it's like Rita needs to call it a night too.
I've been on here 2 hours and 13 minutes. That's
You guys aren't going by my clock because it's not even 8 o'clock here yet.
You gotta go pull them weeds. You're behind.
10:48.
It's like I'm always going to be behind on those weeds.
I tell you what, at our age, we're not going to get caught up anymore. I don't think.
And then my grandson, he says, "When you going to dig the purple potatoes, Grandma? We need French fries." They love purple potato French fries. They love them. And so I gotta dig potatoes here too. It's not what I want to do, but everybody wants to eat the fries. Dig.
All right, ladies. I am going to go.
Me too.
And I'm just going to work on my recipes. Put all up on a big thing, take a picture of them, and send them. I got email addresses.
But there's going to be some more. So
and not everybody that was on the block swap is in the Recipes.
I'm still going to
Smoky.
carry out. I'm going to try and get your guys' sent to you just out of orneriness. It's just me. Because I love
You're not ornery, but
No,
I would like to have those recipes, and I'm serious about making them.
I would too.
it's like, and I'm going to make them too because they made me hungry when I was thinking of what recipes I was picking.
Night, Linda.
But we'll
Night,
see you
Susan.
guys all someplace tomorrow or the next day.
Someplace tomorrow. Yeah, if I come back from the mountains.
I know where I'm going to be in the morning on Kathy's.
We're gonna check. We're gonna check. Make sure you're home, Rita.
I know. Send out send out a search party if I don't come back. So
Okay. Well,
Yep.
happy anniversary.
yeah,
anyway.
happy anniversary.
good. Yeah. Well,
Enjoy the day. And
I
those
will.
suggestions for food sounded delicious on the Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
They had several. I wouldn't do the cold cut sandwich one. I'd go for the hot one.
Good
Hey.
night, Kevin. Good night, Linda. Good night, everybody. I'm ending it now.
Me too.
Talk to y'all
Bye.
later. Good
Bye.
night.